Hello again, friends. You see, it's summer. It's damn hot. But I have to show you something. You know, I'm an impulsive buyer, I may call it. So, here I have a power amplifier. I bought this from eBay with a really nice price. I paid like 150 euros for a Dynacord S900. You know, guys, this is a piece of technology. Let's start with the back, which really blow any kind of hi-fi standards, and it's still a professional amplifier, good to go, very nice done. And as you can see here, output power 450 watts at 4 ohms in 4 ohms, bridged 900 watts and 4 ohms, and of course the other channel same 450. Okay, here we have the ground connection or the ground lift. You can use it in parallel mono or stereo dual, bridged or normal, of course. And what's the most important thing? Look here, it says made in Germany. You can't find too many gears today with a serial number and of course made in Germany. Are you kidding me? So far I don't say that the screws are abused, that it's always a kind of indication or a kind of track to see if this one was fixed or not. These screws, I may say, they are untouched. Some of them don't have the paint because obviously there is no support here. So once you lift it and put it like that, the single support, there are those screws. So far this is the front with a signal indicator and limiter. This amplifier have a limiter, and this is really nice limiter. It keeps the amplifier running in a proper way, so avoiding distortion, avoiding the clipping at the end of the signal. And what else I can see? Let's take a look at the bottom. I can't say it's too scratchy. No, not at all. What I found so far, of course it was advertised like working 100%. This one, it's playing kindish, but I don't feel it's the potentiometer but the nuts, you know, the nut itself. So got nothing else to do today anyway. Let's try to open this. So like I said, the screws are in a really good shape. How can we take this out? I believe we have 1, 2, 3 screws up here. Let's open it up and try not to develop any marks. But anyway, this was for sure, this was planted in a rock. I can see that line over there. Probably it was another device on top. Okay, and we have 3 more here on the sides. Look at the screws. I'm not kidding. Perfect screws. Perfect. 100 euros and 44 more for transport with FedEx. This is crazy. And this guy is capable of 450 watts per channel in 4 ohms with 0.1% of distortion. This is hi-fi. Okay, we got all the screws, and I believe we have some more here. All right, let's do that. We have some extra light, and the top, it's out. Look at this guy. Isn't this a beauty? Yes, it is. Now, no. Both potentiometers are, oh my, destroyed. Probably the transport or something. Look here. You see? And they are yes. Yeah, finally they are destroyed, but that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can easily fix that, take out everything, and by the way, I'm gonna clean this very nice. The fans will be oiled. Okay, let me have some marks here. I bet nobody ever opened this guy up. Oh, really nuts. Oh man, yeah, this is very clear. Nobody ever tried to open this up. The connectors are, so these are the fan connectors. I have another small something here related to the transformer, probably a temperature sensor of some sort. And the power, it's out. This one have to go out too. Come on up. Perfect. I suppose we have some screws here for this piece of shield and fan support. We have two fans. I recall these are bearings. Okay, 1, 2. Behind there, 2 of these guys. Screws are out. And now we'll see if anybody or any time tampered with the transistors in here. Of course not. This is original 100%. These are Motorola 15022 with 15023. Absolutely original. Nobody ever touched this board. Of course I will clean this up. It's no reason for me to try take anything out because everything looks pristine. Opening the top. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, that works. When you have a stubborn screw, try to, instead of unlocking the screw, just turn it clockwise a little bit first and then anti-clockwise to make it out. I believe that's the last screw, and the front it's out. Look here. I'm not sure. S900 112609. I believe this one was made in November 26, 2009. Down here. 112609. This is great. It's not so old, by the way. 15 years, 16 years. That's a piece of cake. We have a lot of work over here. A lot of work. So pity. I love this kind of... Maybe I can fix it. You know, they have this potentiometers, they have a click. But I'm afraid there's nothing to do. My head it's ruined. Of course. Look there, it's ruined. Totally ruined. And this is okay, Japan 10 kilo ohms. You know something? Just let me see if I can replace this guy without taking the whole thing out. Do I have any potentiometers of this value? Let me see. Guys, look what I found in between my stuffs. So, what is this about? Any writings? This is 100 kilo ohms. If I'm taking a look, got that clicking feeling like the original. No. So, what about this? Doesn't say anything about. This one have a middle click, I can feel it. Nothing to do for now. I was trying to find in between my stuffs something suitable, at least, you know, like changing eventually the board or something, but anyway, no chance, not even close. And because okay, let's take a look at the schematic and I found, so these are the potentiometers UR102 and UR302. Very interesting way to have the signal. So let's think about the signal. It's coming out from this capacitor, then it goes to IC input through a resistor of 47 kilos, and the potentiometer somehow with the cursor, it's getting in parallel right here. So we have a full signal once the cursor is tied to this point. If we go into the other side, the signal, this one here at least, it's passed to the ground right here, you see, or here. So anyway, this 47 kilos, it's in between the output and the input of the other circuit. I don't think it's so important to have a 10 kilo ohms. That can be any value because it's shunting this resistor anyway. Okay, but that's all for today, people. Or better said, let me try to open this potentiometer. It's ruined anyway. Now chance to fix anything. You see the board, it's effectively smashed. Nothing to do here. No way. Here we're supposed to have the output, but it's nothing there because it's broken. You see down here. Nothing to do. Nothing. Okay, this is part 1 about fixing Dynacord S900 input potentiometers are ruined. I don't know about the functionality of the amplifier itself, but I hope it's okay. I'll be back with part 2 when I get the replacement parts. Thank you for now. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, push the like button. Thanks to my sponsors, like usually Vlad and Radu and Chuck. And of course, have fun. Bye.